Hey, what's going on? It's your buddy Fletch, and this is Last Call Beam. How y'all doing? I know it's been a long time since I made a video, and something interesting just happened a little bit ago, so I wanted to share that with you. But first, let me show you. Look at this mower right here. This mower right here. Hold on, let me start off with this mower right here. It's a Yardman, 13.5 horsepower. It's a hydrostatic transmission. It did have the hood on there, but it got blown off and torn up, and it runs, and it's got good tires on there, holding air. This is a Honda. This thing's got a drive shaft. It's the freaking coolest riding lawnmower, I think, are these Hondas. And one of the good things I like about it, I want to see if I can just pop this one off. Oh, look at that. That is a bearing inside that wheel right there. So these are like the wheels you want if you're going to do some racing lawnmowers. I'm not going to race lawnmower these mowers. This one here, Sophia's claimed she's going to start her own lawnmower business. This one here, yeah, I'm going to fix that sucker up and make something out of it. And then this Craftsman push mower right here. It is the first push mower I've ever seen with an electric start on it. Yeah, it's got electric start on there, and it cranks. So I'm sure I'll get it running. And I got 2 more push mowers with that deal yesterday. That was for free. I had to drive 35 miles to get them, but they were for free. And it was awesome. Really cool couple that she wanted to get the crap out of her yard. So they helped me even load them up. Loaded them up in the back of this F-150. And a little trailer I had. And yeah, it worked out pretty good. But anyway, I was sitting on the front porch just a second ago with my wife, and I was scrolling through Marketplace like I do. You know, I love to scroll through Marketplace, and I came across this person selling vintage car emblems. Let me try to add that in right here somewhere. So they were selling these vintage car emblems, and I showed them to my wife, and she points at one of the things, and she says, "What's that off of?" Because I'd already told her, "Oh," I said, "this is off of this, and this is off of this." She just points at something. She says, "What's that off of?" And I look at it, and let me show you what I'm talking about right now. This is the picture of this is the item that she pointed out in that picture. So anyway, she pointed out that, and she was like, "What's that off of?" And I look at it, and I said, 64 Chevy Bel Air. It's a horn button. Go ahead and Google it. 64 Chevy Bel Air horn button. It is that item. And it even blew me away that I knew the exact year, the exact model, the exact everything, what that was. And so then she was sitting there, and she says, "We need to start a game show, and you'll be the host, and you'll just bring car guys on there, and you will show them random parts or random pictures of parts, and they have to name what it's off of. And, you know, the closest one or whatever, you know, gets the points, and that's how the game will be worked out." And I said, "That's awesome." And we still haven't came up with a name for it yet, but I mean, we just got done talking about it, and I'm like, hold on, I need to make a video of this. And it'll give me a chance to show off my new junk that I got. But yeah, I was like, hold on a second, that is a great idea. And I thought about maybe doing it. I don't know, we'll have to find some kind of a place where I can do it online, so I can have people from all over the world be like, "Here's your car part, what is it?" You know, and have it live to where they can't just like Google image it or whatever. Have it to where they have to. And the funny thing is, you know, that my memory is horrible. I can't remember crap. But she says it's my ancestral genes. My ancestors have put this in my DNA to where I know what all cars are. Because somebody will post up a picture of a car, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's a 32 whatever," you know, or that's a 55 whatever, you know, just. They just post up a picture of a car, and I like know what it is. And it was a game that my dad actually started with me when I was a kid. We'd be driving along. He'd go, "What's that car?" You know, and if I was wrong, Oh yeah. I mean, even if I was off a year or two, I would hear about it. Why? What was wrong? Why I was off, and how I needed to identify them cars. And that's what I got in my head. You know, oh, this car has this emblem. This car has, you know, this headlight has changed this much, or this tail light has changed this much, or this body line goes like this. Or, you know, there's a lot of different ways to identify cars, but yeah, the new TV game show, Identify Your Car Part or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure out a name. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. But I just wanted to put that out there because I thought it was cool that she notices that. She thought it was, she's just used to it now. I was sitting there going, oh my God, I can't believe that was correct, you know? And she's like, oh yeah, it always is. It doesn't even surprise me anymore. I'm like, yeah, but it surprises me still sometimes that I can just look at a car part and go, that's what this is off this car. And, you know, if you get it in a 4-speed package, it'd be different, or you got it in this, it'd be that. And anyway, until the next time I make one of these videos, you all stay awesome and be real, for real.